Hey everyone, and thank you for watching my video. Today I will demo the MCP capabilities of JFrog. So let's first of all start with creating a new project. I will call it Iona Proj, and I will tell the chat which technologies I use in my project. So at this point, and thanks to the MCP client, it's getting the tools from the MCP server that we created, and it knows how to do all the operation needed in order to create a project and to create the relevant repositories according to the technologies that we just stated. So we can see that it's creating a project, then it's starting with the operation of creating local repository for each technology. Once it's finished, it will start creating the remote repository. Now, because we have the context and the MCP server knows what virtual repository is used for, it will also start creating the virtual repositories and will aggregate the remote and the local repositories for each technology. Of course, that all these repositories will be assigned to the project that we created at the very beginning of our conversation. Okay, so we see that it finished the creation of all repositories and the project. Now let's go and see how it looks in the UI. So first of all, let's see that it really created the project, and we can scroll down, and here you go, it's the Iona project. Now let's go inside and let's check the related repositories and verify that all repositories was created. Although the MCP already did it, I just want to show you. So we see all the local, we saw the virtual, and we can see all the remote with the prefix of Iona Proj. Now, let's move forward to the next operation, and this time I want to create a new release bundle. So let's go back to our chat. Okay, so first thing, I wanted to list me all my builds that I have created. Let's say that I worked on my project and now I have a relevant build in my JFrog platform. So here we go. It lists me all the builds that I have, and we can see the specific tools that were called and the payload. But okay, so I see the list. Let's create a new release bundle out of, for example, simple build and DevRel. So I'm asking the chat to create a new release bundle. I give it the name of the release bundle, and I'll also give a version. If I will not give a version, it will assume a version, but it's always good to have a version in advance. We will tell it which build we want to use. So in this example, we'll use simple build and DevRel. So at this point, it's starting doing all the operation. It will help me to create this release bundle out of the builds that I gave before. It's using the create release bundle tool. First of all, it's important to notice that it encountered an error because it didn't provide it with the specific build details. So now it exposed the get specific build details, and now it has all the information in order to create the release bundle. And we can see that it's done. It included both builds. So let's go and see the release bundle now. So let's click on the release bundle we just created, and we can see that it has a version of 1.0. So the next operation is, why not promoting it to production? So let's promote it to production, ask it to promote it to the prod env, and in a magical way, it will promote it right away to production. All right, great. So I have my release bundle. It's in production. Now it's time to list all the other instances that we have, because I want to distribute this bundle to my relevant customers or colleagues. So first of all, I will ask the chat to list me all my JPDs or all my instance, and I will get a list of the instances that my platform is connected to. The next part is that I want to distribute an and ship it to my guys in Oregon. So let's just tell the chat, distribute this bundle to my guys in Oregon. Simple as that. And it will right away start the distribution. We can see here on the left side of the platform the distribution is starting to my instance in Oregon. And once done, it giving me a summarize telling me that everything is shipped to Oregon. Now, what about my images in production? I mean, I do have runtime sensors, so why not just asking the chat to give me the current state of my images in production, and if there is any image that is currently under some risk. So let's just ask the chat. And immediately it knows how to use the relevant tools in order to get all this information. In this case, it's using the list JFrog running images, and we can see right away that it comes with all the relevant information that it's fetching behind the scene from the runtime API. So let's summarize. We created a project with the relevant repositories. We list all our builds. We created a release bundle. Then we promoted it to the relevant environment. Once we are satisfied with this release bundle, we list our other JPDs out there and we then distribute it to Oregon. Then we check the state of our runtime images and clusters. And this is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We can do actually whatever we want with the power of the MCP server and an MCP client. And this is my short demo about MCP.